The Ferrix trap is sprung with a crash of metal and fire. The air support squaddy gets to the shuttle, sleek and invincible in theory, but it's nothing more than another lump of junk in Ferrix once the townsfolk have their way with it. Specifically Brasso, who we saw symbolically removing his work gloves as he grimly strode away from the craft a couple of minutes before. Chained, weighted to a couple of tons of junk and smashed against the gutted hulk, it detonates not just in the sky but in the fragile confidence of Pre-Mor command. The sight alone is enough to make Mosk blurt the first shit in Star Wars history, and it lands with all the panic he's trying to disguise. This, by the way, feels much more grounded and natural than the tonally jarring F-words they've used in Trek in the last few years. "They're everywhere," he gasps, a man suddenly convinced he's surrounded by ghosts when in reality it's just one clever saboteur in a town with guts. It makes me think of a quote I've always known but can't place. "They're not in the trees, they are the trees." I've googled it, I cannot find provenance, there's something about Warhammer but I wouldn't know that and knew this quote before that phrase took off in those circles anyway, so let me know if you know where I've heard that. Chaos is as much a weapon as blasters, and Ferrix wields it beautifully. Down in the alleys, Syril is dragged back into the fight like some drowned man spluttering for air, rescued after being threatened, interrogated and trussed up like a pig by Cassian and Luthen, by an underling, only to prove once again that he is incapable of leading. His one contribution is a useless shout of, "That's them!" And for one brief, absurd moment, Syril and Mosk share a very genuine smile of relief. The pitiful satisfaction of men who think they've just saved the day by blowing a decoy to bits. The real prize flashes past them in a blur of speed and certainty, and the fake victory they're clinging to detonates in their faces. Luthen used whatever slap charges he had left, I assume, and probably killed more corpos by the looks of it. Is comedy, is tragedy, is Ferrix outthinking them every step? Luthen's methods embody his philosophy: fight smart, control tempo, reduce risk with doctrine. His calm under fire contrasts Syril and Mosk's collapse, marking him as the true commander in this episode. A lot of this echoes Ewok tactics, locals using terrain and junk against technologically superior foes, but here it's stripped of whimsy. Industrial grit replaces sticks and stones. The battle resolves as quickly as it began. The corpos are scattered, leaderless, bleeding from their own incompetence. Mosk is barking on the comms like a drowning man shouting for rope, and Syril, once so obsessed with order and rules, is now paralyzed by fire and wreckage. Their reckoning has come, but it's not the kind they imagined. It's the slow humiliation of men who thought they could impose control on a world that refuses to bow. And then silence, a cut across time, Marva cradling a boy on a stolen ship, Clem at her side, sunlight pouring over young Cass's face. The same woman, decades older, now weeps in her Ferrix home, not because she disapproves of who her son has become. She knows better than anyone that Morlana 1 was not his crime but Corpo's aggression. No, her tears are for something crueler, the knowledge she may never see him again and the hatred burning in her chest for those who will ensure he can't return home safely. It's the grief of a mother who remembers the child she once carried into safety and now knows she can't carry this man out of the storm. This is Ferrix's gift to the galaxy, not just its iron, its scrap, but its defiance, his refusal to let power pass unchallenged. In the smoke and ruin, Cassian Andor escapes with Luthen and Rael, and nothing in the galaxy will ever be the same again.